le Guizhou, la seule province de Chine dépourvue de plaine. De tout temps, cette province est demeurée à l'écart du reste du monde du fait de ses montagnes. Lorsque la Longue Marche l'amena en ces lieux, l'armée rouge utilisa à son avantage la topographie pour vaincre l'ennemi, engrangeant de nombreuses victoires éclatantes. Fernando Munoz Bernal vient de Colombie. Étant un lecteur assidu de l'Étoile rouge sur la Chine, il a toujours été fasciné par cette armée rouge bravant les fleuves en furie et les montagnes enneigées. Pour éclairer ce mystère, il a décidé de se lancer personnellement dans l'aventure et de marcher dans les pas de l'armée rouge. Dans cet épisode, Fernando part sur les traces des soldats communistes dans la province du Guizhou. Une occasion de se replonger à la fois dans cette période historique cruciale, mais aussi de découvrir les merveilles de cette province.
Between September and December 1934, the Red Army passed through the southeastern part of Guizhou. It was in Hekou Township by the Qingxui River that the Red Army fought its fiercest battle since entering Guizhou.
It was December 21st, 1934, when Mao Zedong and his Red Army crossed the bridge into the village called Yaoguang. It was 5 days until Mao's 41st birthday. It is said that the house where he stayed one night is still well preserved.
Wang Yongqun is a local historian. He led me to 78-year-old Li Wenhui. It was Li Wenhui's very own grandfather who received Mao Zedong here.
你好，你好，很高兴认识你。
毛泽东长征经过瑶光的时候，就住在这个房子里面。这就是毛泽东当时住的房间。李志祺他是个老苗医，懂得很多苗医苗药的，所以毛泽东就问李志祺：“你这有没有治痢疾的草药？”李志祺就说：“有啊，我们就经常用那个马齿苋的一种草药来治痢疾。待会我到园里面给你打一把马齿苋，你就用这个药煮了就服了几天就会好的。”
At that time, Li Ziqi not only took care of Mao Zedong's illness, but also risked his life to rescue many wounded Red Army soldiers. More than 80 years have passed. These mountain villages look serene and beautiful. However, the rugged roads here used to be barriers to healthcare services.
你好，Dr. Xia. How are you? What are you doing?
我们现在正在准备下村给老年人做健康体检，收拾一些设备。
Why do you use these baskets?
因为我们这里下村很远的，所以我们需要这个背篓来装一下我们下村的一些设备。
Okay. Can I help you?
可以。
Okay.
谢谢。
Sphygmomanometers, B ultrasound machines, and electrocardiographs are all packed into the baskets. Doctors must also remember to bring ordinary medicines for the villagers.
Okay. So.
做有点重哦。
It's okay. Let's go.
Hekou Township has 19 administrative villages and 58 natural communities widely scattered on the mountains along both banks of the Qingxui River. To improve healthcare services, in 2017, doctors came up with this idea to carry instruments and medicines in baskets so as to offer routine checkups. Every year, local doctors conduct regular visits offering free health checkups and providing medicines for senior villagers over 65 years old and patients with chronic diseases. The basket method saves time for the doctors and guarantees health care for the villagers. 88-year-old Mr. Jiang has suffered from high blood pressure for many years. Despite medication, it is getting worse recently. In the past, such a difficult case would see the patient traveling almost 100 kilometers to city hospitals. For the really sick and old, it was something very difficult to do. But now, village doctors can immediately contact medical experts in Beijing for consultation.
教授， 我们这有个高血压的患者叫江正仁，88岁，
就是头昏，有时候呢有点眼花。
In 2018, Yinping County established a medical community to support remote healthcare delivery. Now telemedicine has extended to every village and every family. Without leaving the house, a patient can be diagnosed directly by well-known experts, and local doctors can provide treatment under experts' guidance. This combined approach removes villagers' concern.
所以现在我们可以看到你的档案，2021年1月23号给你做了一个高血压的一个随访的一个记录。
Every villager can use a cell phone to check their health files and their doctor's medical advice. The telemedicine platform covers the whole of Yinping County, including Hekou. How does this huge internet platform work? A visit to the Yinping Big Data Center might provide an answer.
其实这个屏幕上呢，所显示的这个患者的信息，就是您之前在我们瑶光村看到的那位江正伦老人。
我看到了，对，就是老人的 APP。
对，那所有的健康的信息档案都保存在我们的系统后台里边，它实现了就我们县域内所有的医疗机构数据互联互通，所有的医生或者是医院的管理者都能够清晰的在平台上看到我们所有医疗机构的运行数据。
In addition to facilitating data sharing and telemedicine, Yinping County set up another new platform for disease prevention and control in 2020.
我们看到蓝色的这个图标是糖尿病的，红色的图标呢是高血压的，绿色的图标呢是老年人老年疾病的。那么通过这个平台，我们的医疗的专家就可以在这个平台上精确的可以看得到我们所有的病种的分布情况，然后根据病种分布的实际的地点，做一些精准的防控和治疗，逐步实现全民健康。
It's amazing to see how the distances can actually be shortened and they are able to provide much more service, much more high quality by using telemedicine, by delivering the medicine to the villagers in the mountains. It is amazing the kind of work that they can do with this big data center. Really, really outstanding work.
Back to Yaoguan village, the Miao people's annual rice transplanting ceremony is about to begin. Every year, when the seedlings have grown to the height of about 1 foot, it is time to transplant them. As a reward for hard work, the villagers set up the long table banquet, essential in all local festivals and celebrations. In Miao villages, drinking and dancing are an indispensable part of life.
I want to welcome every one of these people with very kind hearts who opened the doors and welcomed me to this town. Also, I want to wish them the best harvest this year. My heart stays with them.
In January 1935, 3 months into the Long March, the Red Army arrived in the city of Zhongyi, which is located in the northern part of Guizhou. Today, this city is known for a critical meeting held here that marked a turning point for the CPC and the Chinese Revolution, transforming failure and retreat into victory. I met with an expert on this bridge. It is called Yinhong Bridge, which means welcoming the Red Army. More than 80 years ago, the Red Army entered Zhongyi via this bridge. Kong Xia's grandfather, Kong Xiangquan, was a Red Army soldier during the Long March. Wounded in a battle after Zhongyi Conference, he had to remain here for treatment. In 1955, he became the first curator of the Zhongyi Conference Memorial Hall. It was in this building that a 3-day secret meeting took place.
一共是20个人。毛主席呢，当时就坐在呢这个窗边的这个位置上。我们当时呢这个天气还比较冷，所以下面还有个炭盆给他们取暖、烤火。在1935年的1月15号到17号开了3天的会议。那么毛泽东同志呢，重新的进入了我们的中央的领导这个核心。
Mao Zedong was a native of Hunan and, according to Snow, had a preference for chili. During the Long March, chili was more than just a spice that gave food a bit of zing. For the Red Army, it was an indispensable source of nutrition and a shield from the cold. Guizhou abounds with chili. It is an essential part of the Guizhou cuisine. I normally don't eat spicy food. Coming to this market will no doubt be a huge challenge for me.
尝一尝怎么样？尝一下。
哎呀，
尝一点点，不太辣的，不太辣。
I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
轻轻的尝一点。辣吗？不辣。
Gets a kick.
After tasting the first sample, I felt confident. Chili wasn't so scary after all. I was about to be proved wrong.
不要尝了。
小一点吧。
这个很辣很辣。
Okay.
你敢尝吗？
This is for you guys on TV.
怎么样？还能
It's
接受
okay. It's okay for now. No. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh. Oh. Oh.
很辣吗？
Oh. Whew. Guys, whew, 这是什么？
这是朝天椒，
Don't try 朝天。
很辣很辣，
妈呀
赶紧再喝点水，再喝点水。
你吃这个吗？
我不吃。
One taste of chili can completely change your perception of this spice. According to Gongxia, there is a chili center in Zhongyi. The most important national distribution center for dry chili, it is also the largest chili trading center in southwest China.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning at China's Chili City. And behind me, we can see all the farmers from around the area bringing their chili into this place to start trading for the day. 你好。
Mr. Chai is a chili broker. His father brought him into this business at a young age.
年小的时候，我和我父亲吧，一起赶集的时候，就提杆秤，这背一个包，在村口等着农户把辣椒出来，我们就在那儿和农户交易。现在好了，现在形成一个那么大的集市。
At the crack of dawn, chili farmers keep arriving in droves. People rush towards them, hoping to get chili of the best quality. The Chili Center provides not only a trading venue, but also fully automated processing services to sort through the products via AI technology. Almost all domestic and foreign varieties can be automatically identified. Early morning retail and processing are just one aspect of the center's business. Its main function lies in wholesaling, specifically informatization, cold chain, warehousing, transportation, and logistics. The chili price index updated daily on the big screen affects chili markets across China. Chili brokers like Mr. Chai no longer use traditional methods. Trading on the internet saves time and cost, but Mr. Chai says even this method is outdated. Many brokers and growers are already using the chili industry-based one-stop cloud platform service.
This is live. We're actually looking at plants at the farm. Yes?
对，这个就是我们的实时的辣椒云的一个种植的一个情况，我们对它进行一个全面的监控。这个就是我们其中的一个辣椒种植基地，关田村。
What are these towers on the side?
那个就是我们的云平台上一个重要的一个元件，就是我们的物联网技术。通过物联网的一个传感技术，不但对土壤的这个重金属啊、土壤的这个指标进行监管，并且我们通过实时的图像对它进行监管。只要上面有病虫害或者田间管理有问题的，我们就可以马上对老百姓进行一个指导，改变我们传统的这种方式，让我们真真正正种的产品和我们市场需要的产品一个有效的对接。这个就是大数据云平台的一个很好的一个功能，这样就可以为我们全产业链进行一个服务和互动。
现在我们有一个群众打电话进来。
Through the Chili Cloud platform, growers can video chat with experts and get professional technical guidance. Experts can check the growth status of each chili seedling at close range and utilize growth data to quickly solve problems.
看见没有？现在它湿度太高，我们要求在80%左右，这个线就是在这个范围内。现在湿度在100%，高了20%，所以湿度太高，容易太生病。
Well, it has been an amazing experience to be able to witness the application of technology to the life of the farmers. They are able to monitor from very far away. It is really a very important step in sending the farmers towards the future.
Wujiang, the largest river in Guizhou, runs diagonally across the whole province. Zigzagging through the mountains, it is home to numerous dangerous rapids. When the Red Army marched into Guizhou, Wujiang provided a natural line of defense for the enemy. The Red Army feinted with an attack to attract the enemy while secretly crossing the river on bamboo rafts. Today, Wujiang still runs rapidly, but the bamboo rafts and floating devices are long gone. Instead, many bridges hang over the river like rainbows. Tian Weidong, a local reporter, has taken pictures of almost all the bridges over Wujiang. A photo taken by his father decades ago offers a dramatic contrast.
这个照片是我1973年在这个地方照的。当时这个地方只有2座桥，现在这个地方呢已经变成5座桥了。这5座桥呢就分布在乌江镇2公里范围之内。
Since the 1960s, bridges of all kinds have been making their contribution to the uniqueness of the Wujiang landscape.
我刚参加工作的时候是1992年，从遵义到省会城市贵阳的话，那个时候需要最起码5-6个小时，那现在就方便很多了，只要1个多小时。
China's status as an infrastructure powerhouse is very much in evidence in Guizhou. There's hardly any flatland here, so building a bridge among the mountains and valleys is a daunting job. Recent 10-year data indicates that of the world's top 100 high bridges, over 80 are in China, including over 40 in Guizhou. No wonder it is called the Bridge Museum. Bridges allow more people to come here to witness Guizhou's beauty. Residents here no longer face a treacherous long march like the soldiers of the Red Army did. They can easily leave the mountains to experience the richness of life. Guizhou has another famous river in addition to Wujiang, the Chishui River. It was here that one of the iconic military engagements of the Long March took place, the 4 crossings of Chishui River. Mao Zedong once described the 4 crossings victory as his proudest achievement. American journalist Harrison Salisbury regarded the Long March as an unparalleled act of collective courage, dedication, and hope, whilst the 4 crossings was the mark of genius. I met with Chen Yongkong, a local historian, in the ancient town of Tucheng, where a new day starts with a cup of aromatic tea. decades ago, in this ancient town, the Red Army inflicted a strategic defeat on the enemy and turned the tide of the war.
这个就是当初4渡赤水1渡的渡口，就在这个地方。毛泽东、周恩来、朱德他们都是从这个地方渡过赤水河的。遵义会议以后，毛泽东重返红军的领导岗位，亲自指挥中央红军在这条河上4次飞渡，在40万国民党重兵的围困中来回穿插，导演了这一场具有战略意义的战争奇迹。
Chen Yunkun said, I have a chance to experience the thrill of the Red Army crossing the Chushui River for myself. As a new recruit, it is really exciting holding a gun for the first time.
中央红军决定放弃由赤水北上从泸州、宜宾渡过长江的计划，而改为即刻轻装西渡赤水河，摆脱国民党军对红军的包围态势。
The order was issued at 3 a.m., but a pontoon bridge had to be ready before dawn, an extremely challenging task as the Chushui River has steep banks, turbulent rapids, and a width of almost 150 meters. Local people provided much of the material needed for the bridge. In just 3 hours, the bridge, wide enough for 3 people to pass side by side, was miraculously completed. Covered by a detachment of Red Army soldiers, the main force successfully crossed the river in 3 columns.
All right, today I joined the Red Army, and it was really, really intense crossing the bridge under fire and all these bombs going around. So I can't imagine what it would have been like in real life, what they have to endure and the bravery that they must have had to actually have to go through the bridge under such conditions and such attack. So this gave me great insight into what it must have been like to do that at the time. The 4 crossings of the Chushui River is known as a very good example of less to more in Chinese military history. Today, the people living by the Chushui River are also trying to cross the barrier of the great mountains to create a new life for themselves.
Mutton rice noodles, Chushui's people's favorite dish. To be authentic, the meat must be from a local specialty, Xianbei pockmarked goat. However, due to lack of protection and serious crossbreeding, the Xianbei pockmarked goat was once on the verge of extinction. Zhao Wenjing, 67 years old, grew up in Chushui, and in order to protect the genes of the Xianbei pockmarked goat, he took great trouble in 2009 to find 3 relatively purebred goats and began to experiment with breeding. With the help from Guizhou University and genetic technology, there are now over 6,000 purebred Xianbei pockmarked goat bucks. In addition to protecting the species, it has also encouraged the development of the local goat industry.
你看这个真正的我们的前面嘛，是吧？它鼻梁是黑的，2个耳朵是尖的，这2个眼线是白的哈。它的妈妈就是这个，它的父辈又是隔外观的，不能把它混在一起。我们现在一断奶，就要把它的母亲跟它记好，然后它的下一代又是这个，就要把耳标跟它打好，就是个追溯系统，就是保证我们前辈马羊那正宗的纯的，一定要杜绝它的一个近亲繁殖。 让我们的羊的个体才能长得大。以前我们的前辈马羊就是只能长个70、80斤，现在我们的羊，你看有些母羊是145的，让你少一个嘛，试一下嘛，哈。
All right.
好，现在信息出来了。这是这个羊的颜色，这个羊的现在的生产阶段、年龄。 还有品种就是前辈马羊了嘛，
明白。
然后这个羊的体重，相当于说这个羊好不好，它就是上面就能看出来了。
The Big Data family tree records the genealogy and growth file for each little goat. Its parents and grandparents are clearly listed. Through genetic technology and pedigree selection, the overall quality of the Xianbei pockmarked goat population continues to improve. Armed with mature breeding technology, Zhao Wenjing started to provide free bucks to other growers. Only by ensuring purebred Qianbei pockmarked goat can the local brand be created. Now I will select the best ones among these boxes to be distributed to the farmers.
这个，好，我有，好，这只羊很漂亮嘛，你看，几个月的小羊长这么大呀。来，按开了
OK， 开门，
好，放出去，1、2、3，你看这只羊是不是很漂亮啊？
This is so cool.
It is time to lead them to their new owners.
放松，你好。
交给你了哈，来，
我
然后2、3，
That's it. Job done.
The breeding of Qianbei pockmarked goat only solved the source problem. To achieve tangible benefits, the goat still needs to reach the outside world. Yang Zi, a native of Jiangsu province, came to Guizhou to raise goats because he loved Shishui's unique mutton rice noodles. His system connects the goat with the outside world through an entire industry chain stretching from breeding all the way to the dining table.
这里有点冷。
这个是我们的一个净化的一个分割车间。
After slaughter, the goat meat is further processed in a sterile environment at 7 to 8 degrees Celsius and then finally tightly packaged. At last, the meat comes out of Guizhou, chilled but not frozen. Whether they lived in Sichuan, Shanghai, or Guangdong, customers can order on their cell phones and receive fresh Qianbei pockmarked goat meat in half an hour. Related instant food brands produced by cutting-edge technology are increasingly popular among young people. Gene technology, cold chain technology, and the one-stop production model have finally made a bowl of mutton rice noodles cross the boundaries of space and time. From red chili to charming scenery, from the telemedicine platform in the mountains to a modern factory, Guizhou people are overcoming the mountains by building not only bridges in the clouds, but also a province based on the cloud. As China's first national-level big data comprehensive pilot zone, Guizhou uses the Big Data Cloud platform to realize data sharing, open access and application, thus enhancing the government's digital management capabilities and promoting the integrated development of big data and governance, social services, rural revitalization and real economy. The 5th China International Big Data Industry Expo held in Guiyang showcased the use of the internet and digital technologies in various Guizhou industries, demonstrating how they have become the new engine driving high-quality development of the regional economy. As such, the growth rate of Guizhou's digital economy has ranked first in China for 6 consecutive years, with Guizhou's GDP growth rate ranking among the top 3 in China for 9 consecutive years. In terms of both infrastructure construction and digital economy development, Guizhou is developing at a speed that is astonishing the world.
Having finished our visit to the 2021 Guiyang Big Data Expo, I have to say we must understand that big data is nothing but a tool. And what we saw here is different applications at different levels. We got provincial level, county level, city level, and as well as private applications. We saw how this actually works in improving the harmonious living of people in China.